Hello everyone. So today for my first gaming video on YouTube, I'll be doing the review. I wouldn't say a review, but more like an insight on Genshin Impact. So as you can see, we are at the loading screen, and yeah, we will start from here then. So basically, um, this game has a very slow loading loading time regardless of internet connection, unless of course you're using the PC version, but sadly I'm using the mobile version, so it's definitely gonna be slow. So after waiting 30 seconds, and you can go inside the game. I won't go through the starting of the game because I already started. So as you can see, Genshin Impact is a third person player game, and the graphics of this game is, it reminds me of Zelda in the Nintendo Switch console. Yeah, it's not far from that. So things that you need to know about this game is that you start off with the main character, which is you can start off as a male or female character. So for mine, I picked a female character, and you can give her a name, he or she a name, and as you go through the game, you will acquire like new skills and new weapons. So basically, the weapon that my character is using right now is not the original weapon that she had before, but to give you an insight on this game, let's go with the menu. Okay, so here you have your character, and your character has stats like max HP, attack, defense, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, and it also has a level bar, in which you can see right now my character is at level 9. So basically, she or if in any cases you guys picked a male character, it would be a he. This would be your first character in this game, and yeah, you can level up your character with these items, which is wondrous advice for 1000 exp, or you could level up with adventurous experience, which gives you 5000 exp. Now leveling up your character is quite important, but in my case I chose not to do it all at once because as you can see, I have 4 characters here, and I'm a bit biased with who I level up, so most of my exp points goes to Noelle because she looks cute in that maid outfit. And anyway, so each character has a different set of weapons. If you go to the weapons menu, like your main character, she'll be using a simple one-handed sword, and then the next character you would acquire would be Amber, which is by default. As long as you play through the game, she will be the first person that you meet, and she'll be the one joining your character list. Well, these two are given to you when you draw in characters, which I will show you on later. So as you can see, yeah, each character has a different set of weapons. Like Amber, she's a She's a range type of character using a bow, and then you have a magic guide which uses a book, and she's also a range type, and the melee type, but this one she uses a two-handed sword, claymore. So yeah, and also this game is uh, quite in depth in elemental types of in elemental typing. Elemental, yeah, elemental typing is like Pokemon, where certain NPCs or certain monsters in the game would have a different would have a weakness. Like for example, right now the main character for my side has a wind element, and then for Amber she has a fire element. For Barbara, she has a water element, and for Noelle, she has an earth element. So each of these characters would have an advantage against other 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 kinds of monsters depending on the place, and also depending on the monster typing itself. Now we go into artifacts. So artifacts are things that you can collect along the way, which you can equip to your character, giving it advantages. Like for example, the item I have right now is giving Noel 5.2% additional HP. And as you can see here, if you have four pieces meaning um, four pieces of adventure set, then you will have like an opening chest regenerates 30% max HP over 5 seconds. Or if you have two pieces, then it will give you max HP for plus 1000. Next we will go through constellation, but this one I have not unlocked yet, so I will do this in a later video when I unlocked it, to guide you guys more on this later. Talents. Now talents are the attacks and skills that each character can use. So mainly we will go on the main character. So since she or he would be a wind type, so the normal attack would be just slashing with the swords, and then palm vortex would be uh, a type of attack where it's better against in a crowd. Yeah, same goes with gust surge. Now for these uh, for these to be leveled up, that will be done in a later on video. And then you have the profile. So story wise, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you can hear, yeah, voice wise, you can't really hear it. That will be done in a later on video. So now I'll be going into the way how the game works. So you have your joystick right here, your attack button right here. So like I said before, the the normal attack would be just attacking with the weapon itself, just a normal hack and slash kind of thing. Now this game goes in a third person view, so there's a lot of things you can see, and anything that you do in this game would give you a certain would give you something in return. So there so for tips, so if you ever see things like this, yeah, things like these, you can activate them, and they would be like a teleport point for you, so that you don't have to really walk around the game. Now this game is also known for foraging. So like things that you see shiny, you can actually pick it up, and when you pick it up, those things can actually give you something, um, give you like can heal you or give you something else. For example, if we go to the backpack, As you can see, you have in your backpack, you have your weapons in your inventory. So like I said, different character carries different weapons, and in order for you to get weapons, you need to draw. And this is a fine enhancement ore, or in the smaller case, an enhancement ore. This will allow you to level up your weapon, and as you level up your weapon, the damage, the attack, and the base attack will get higher. And the higher you go, then there will be more benefits, and that will be shown in the later video as I advance through the game. Next would be the artifacts, like I shown you just now. The artifacts that in which your character could use to get additional HP or attack, or yeah, basically for now it's HP and attack or healing bonus. Okay, next you have the character development items, which I shown you as well before, which is the character EXP material to level up your character. Certain characters need certain items to level up as well, so you can have things like this, but this will be explained later on in another video. Okay, so whatever you pick up in the world, like fruits or meat, it will automatically go to your food section in your inventory. So as I said, the food that you pick up can restore your HP. Like for example, this apple restores your HP by 300. Same goes with this sunsetia. And you can cook food as well, and certain food gives you different effects to your character. Okay, next we will go to the materials, like the flowers that you pick up or the raw meat that you haven't cooked. Can't be used towards the character, but you can actually cook them to gain more cooked items. Okay, gadgets, they'll be done later on. And quests, so quest items are usually obtained when you have these when you follow through this story. Yeah, so in this game, in order for you to advance, you will get things like the glider, for example, which is yeah, those wings at the back, which allows you to glide through the game. Now pay attention to that yellow bar on near the character. So this yellow bar actually is your stamina. Yeah, it's your stamina bar. So this stamina bar, once it runs out, especially if you're like flying or running, then you will definitely stop. Yeah, you will definitely stop what you're doing. Okay, so while looking at this, as you can see, the gameplay is more to the hack and slash kind of style. Now there's not really much skill needed in this, just that you need to dodge the attacks of the monsters as soon as you see it. So each monster has this has a timing or rhythm. So yeah, if you run, then that will take up your stamina quite heavily. So yeah, as you can see in my fights right now, I'm battling this ice monster, which for this is seeing it for the first time, and apparently it's not that easy. So luckily my character Noelle, she has a higher HP than the rest, and she has the heavier damage, but it's just not working. I'm gonna switch tactics here. Oh no, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I died. So anyways, um, fighting wise, the interaction of this thing is quite simple.
Prepare to be blown away.
Yeah, as you can see, the special skills, it gives a different pull to it. Each character has you can switch between characters even in the between fights, but there's like a cooldown timer in which you need to wait before you can switch characters again. So yeah, in fighting wise, the game itself is not that hard to control. It's just the matter of timing, like most of the hack and slash games where you just need to hit as hard as you can, as fast as you can, in order to win, to beat the character itself. So yeah, once you kill certain monsters, they will drop certain items which would be important to you in the future. And certain areas you can get chests like this, which would drop probably, yeah, prima stones, experience, flowers, artifacts mostly. So the most important thing about this would be collecting the primo gems, because you need those gems to draw characters. Now when you draw characters, you would have this is the login event, by the way. So if you would like to draw
Whenever you need
characters,
me, I'll be there.
if you would like to draw characters, you could go here to this star icon, and it will take you to this wishing place. So basically, the reason why the a lot of people has a hard time getting draws, and they expect to have a good draw, is because the wishes here is very expensive. As you can see, if I were to wish one time, oh no, what have I done? So wishing gives this gacha kind of thing where you can get either a weapon, or you can get either a character. So yeah, getting wishes is quite expensive. As you can see, if you were to get um wishes, you need like thousands of primo gems. So primo gems would be this one right here. You need 1,000 of that. So getting that is a bit hard in this game. It's very scarce. So be sure to, if ever you were to collect primo gems, do not spend it all in one place. Yeah, keep it to yourself and collect it so that you can draw even higher. You can draw more, and if you were to draw more, then you have a higher chance of getting new characters in your party. So as you can see, this game doesn't really, it's quite adventurous, and going through the story would give you much more advantages, but I'm not going to show that now. I'm going to do that in a later on video. I'm gonna restart the game to show you the starting scenes of this game. Now then, as you can see, there's this icon at the top top left of your screen. So this is your profile screen where you can see your adventure rank, shops, character archives, your character yourself. You can even change the picture here depending on what character you have. and yeah, you could see the notices on the updates in the games. And so far, that's all you really need to know about the game. In order for you to progress in the game, you just need to follow the story. But if in explorer wise, the game is actually quite big. As you can see, I've only unlocked like a small percentage of the map. And if you pay attention to this, the red line right here, this red line is it's actually a place where you can't pass through yet. So for now, my movement is only limited to this Starfell Valley, because anything, I'm guessing that anything beyond that point would be really high level. So probably in order for you to go through that red section right there, you probably need to level up, and then you might unlock the next yeah, the next area. So
Leave
so
it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
yeah, so basically that's most of the things that you need to know about this game. And you know, um whichever path you take, it doesn't really it doesn't really affect much. So please don't forget to, you know, go with the story mode first and then do the exploring later. So yeah, that is the insight of the game Genshin Impact. And if there's any updates in the near future, then I will post up a video about it. But for now, I've shown you the basics of the game and also the what you should expect in this game. I'm sure that most of you find it that it's actually epic, because the game itself has a lot to offer. And it's true, there is a lot to offer in this game, especially like seeing that most of the time monsters will come out at night. Yeah, at night, but they would be mostly active at night. There's also times where you can see them during the day, but mostly it's at night. So yeah, please do enjoy the game, and do mind you that this game is actually quite heavy, especially for those who are using the mobile version of the game. Yeah, to experience the best, you would go for the you go for the PC version instead. Yeah, because the PC version would actually give better performance. Because right now in my phone, the settings that I have, you can actually change your settings, but my settings is set automatically. So you can see here the performance load is so far smooth, because everything is set to the lowest. But if you have a higher performing phone, then you might be able to set it to a higher setting, which would be better
Leave
for
it
your
to me.
gaming
All of
experience.
it. Whatever it is. What
So
exactly
yeah,
is
that is my
it?
insight
I
so
didn't
far
quite catch your
on
request.
Genshin Impact. So I hope you would like and enjoy this video, and there will be more to come in the near future. So thank you for watching, and good day.